G'day guys, Rowan here from the YouTube channel Triton, and this week I'm teaming up to do a channel takeover on the Australian Direct YouTube channel on this 75 litre dual zone fridge freezer combo. Let's get stuck into it. Replaced with the USB. So throughout the takeover we're doing this week, I want to present 3 videos to you on behalf of Australian Direct. Today's video is the first video of that series, that being a walk around of some of the awesome features that this fridge freezer combo has. The second video will be the installation of this fridge freezer combo and a 12 volt system that can support it. And the third video will be me taking this fridge freezer combo into its natural habitat. We're going to take it out into the environment and show you just how useful it really is. So we'll start by providing you with a basic overview of this device here. So what we've got is we've got the fridge side and we've got the freezer side, 75 litres divided between the 2 compartments. So on the fridge side, obviously you can enjoy all those luxuries that you enjoy at home from the fridge while you're out camping. You can take those nice steaks out with your camping, cook them on the fire. You can take your beers down to the park if you're allowed to drink in that area, of course, and consume them out in the wild. And so now we're looking at the freezer side of the fridge. Now, why would you want to take a freezer with you camping? Because the whole idea of camping is to get away from these first world luxuries, get out into the wild, enjoy nature and rough it a little bit. And if that's your style, then maybe you don't want a fridge freezer combo. But if you are into a bit of glamping, kitting out your full drive overlander, kitting out your caravan and taking those luxuries with you so you can enjoy that being at home feeling while you're in a beautiful atmosphere, the fridge freezer combo is for you. You can also use the freezer compartment, put those cheeky spirits in there so that when the kids go to bed you can sit by the fire and have some adult time. Alternatively, if you're a young bloke like me who likes a bit of fishing, you could use it as a bit of a bait fridge. And there's one aspect of this fridge freezer combo that sets it apart from a lot of other fridges and freezers on the market. So let's take a look inside the fridge and freezer compartments. So as you can see, we've got our fridge freezer compartments opened up. It comes with these really useful racks that you can put all your items in. For me, for my purposes, what I think is that I can put things like my bait, cockles, pillies, that sort of stuff in the bottom section of the freezer for when I'm going fishing. And I can also keep some of those more luxurious items, maybe some cornettos, super dupers, or some spirits and that sort of stuff in the top section without it all getting into contact with the bait and stinky stuff. This fridge freezer combo has bungs, a bung in either side of your freezer section and your fridge section. That means that when you do put a bit of stinky stuff in there, or maybe you leave a steak in there and forget to clean it out after a week, you can give this fridge a good scrub. Now the fridge itself is not waterproof, but the insides you can scrub it out nice and clean, just like you would a normal fridge, and then you can, like an esky, remove the bung and rinse it out, make sure everything's nice and clean and hygienic, keep your fridge fresh. Now as you can see on your fridge side, you've got a much larger basket. The freezer side and the fridge side are not the same size. So you've got 2 components that are the same size. You've got an extra section above the fridge compressor that will allow you to put extra stuff as well. You'd easily fit a couple stacked up steaks in there, put your sausage packs in there. You could even fit a couple 6-packs in there of cans, whatever you want to do, plenty of space. Now a really cool thing about this fridge is that it's got a really strong stainless steel latch on the fridge and freezer section, which is great because you don't want these to corrode over time. You don't want them to lose strength and integrity over time, because if you don't have your latch, if your fridge isn't sealed shut, you're going to lose the temperature and therefore you're going to lose your stuff. You're not going to be able to use it. These are super durable, awesome, well-built, strong stuff. That's KickAss. And what we've got here are some really strong and useful carry handles for the fridge. Believe it or not, it's deceivingly lightweight. The only real heavy part of the fridge is where the compressor is. So if you're worried about weight, it's not as heavy as you'd think. If you've got a less capable 12 volt setup in your full drive overlander or wherever you're going to use your fridge freezer combo that relies on 12 volt output, to plug this fridge in, you're going to be using up one of those outlets. And the awesome thing about this fridge is that it's got 2 additional outlets on the front of it. So let's just say you plug your fridge in, you're occupying or using one of those 12 volt outlets that your car has or your 12 volt setup has. This has another 6 socket outlet on the front. It's also got a dual USB output, so you can plug in things like your drone controller, maybe you want to plug in your phone, other devices, and that way you can charge things up nicely, running it off your fridge. This fridge doesn't reduce the capability of your 12 volt setup, it increases the capability of your 12 volt setup. Let's just say your setup's only got 3 6 socket outlets. You plug your fridge in one, you've not lost your 6 socket, and then you've got a dual USB output. So this fridge comes with 2 cables. You've got your 240 volt AC power connector for your mains power. So if you're having a barbie, having some friends over for Christmas, whatever, plug this fridge in with your 240 volt connector. You've got your AC brick inside next to that C-cup compressor. Plug it in, use it as a bar fridge or an esky, then you can take it, unplug it, and use it for your camping. It also comes with a Anderson to Anderson extension cable here. This is your normal cable that you want to use to plug this fridge in. As you can see, it uses a flush mount Anderson plug to draw power from your 12 volt system. And that's fantastic because it's flush mount, doesn't get in the way. And as we all know, these Anderson plugs are superior to SIG sockets. SIG sockets will come out, unplug, lose power to your fridge, you'll lose your food. When you go over those obstacles, corrugations, and all that sort of stuff that we like to do when we're full driving and overlanding, these Anderson plugs do not come undone. Once they're connected, it takes a fair bit of effort and strength to disconnect the cables, so it's a far superior way to connect it. It also comes with a SIG socket to Anderson adapter, so if you want to plug in your extension cable to your fridge and then your extension cable to the Anderson side of your adapter, then you can plug this fridge into a SIG socket if you've not yet upgraded your 12 volt power source to facilitate Anderson plugins. If you want to see how I've set up my full drive to facilitate this fridge installation, make sure you check out the next video where I show you how, using parts from the Australian Direct website, I prepared my vehicle. Check it out. And what you can see here is a blue light inside the fridge. So let's just say it's night time, you want to go get a few brews, a few beers out of your fridge while you're sitting by the fire. Open the door, it lights up just like the fridge at home does, so you can see no more messing around with headlamps. So what we'll do now is we'll plug the fridge in and we'll check out the super intuitive control panel. Now, one of the coolest things about this control panel is it's super intuitive. What you're going to notice is when you first plug in your power source, you're going to see the light come on for your battery protection mode. Battery protection mode is a feature that this fridge has. You've got low, medium, and high, and each of those settings or modes represents a voltage at which the fridge will stop drawing power from your battery in order to prevent over discharging your battery or drawing more power than you would like from your battery. Additionally, you've got a quick, normal, or eco mode and your cooling speed. What this enables you to do is if you've got to hit the road really quick, just finish working, you're going away for the weekend, plug your fridge into your 12 volt power source, hit that quick mode on your fridge freezer combo here, and what it's going to do is it's going to cool your fridge down at a faster rate with a trade-off of using more power. Normal, as I'm sure you can understand, you're drawing power at a normal rate, and eco represents a more conservative way of drawing power from your power source. Now, in line with the way that the modern world is going, this fridge also has a Bluetooth app, so you connect your phone to your fridge. You can select and run these bins independently, so you don't have to run your freezer at the same time that you're running your fridge. Great feature. You've got your temperature gauges here on the control panel here, so you've got your fridge temperature and your freezer temperature, and that can all be controlled via the panel or using the app that I've just mentioned. Now, all these features add up to a really awesome and capable fridge that you can use at home, take out on the road with you on your camping adventures, and all sorts of other stuff. This is why I give it the MR Triton Overhang Gang seal of approval. You got to have a sticker on your bar fridge, don't you? It's going to keep a lot of beers in it. If you like this video, make sure you like this video, make sure you share the video, head down to the subscribe button on the Australian Direct YouTube channel, pop over to my YouTube channel found at MR Triton, and you'll enjoy some of my content and some of their content. I'll see you in the next one. Replaced with a USB